Jim Daughters is the director of bands at Southeast Missouri State University's. Their spring concert with the Wind Symphony and the University Concert Band is coming up. Hi, Jim.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. I love coming to concerts at the River Campus. The acoustics are so good. You just feel like you're melting into the whole program. I love it.
Yeah, and the view, especially at night when you walk in that building with the bridge in the background, it's just such a pretty campus. I love it.
It really is. We're fortunate to have it. All right, so you're getting with Symphony, huh?
Yeah, we've got a concert coming up on Tuesday night, just a few days away, with our whole band program. So we're really excited about it.
Okay, what are we playing with the combination of the two?
Sure. So the University Concert Band, that's kind of a unique group because we have some high school students from the region that play in it they take that class for college credit, actually, and that's really cool. And then we have a lot of our students in the marching band. We have student conductors, and we're playing a lot of music with the concert band that just makes us think of happy spring. We've been through a lot of crazy weather here lately, and This one's more about flowers and rainbows and less about stormy weather. So, yeah, and then our Wind Symphony is playing music that we just love, and our highlight, our headliner, I guess, is the piece called Hounds of Spring, which it'll make you leave singing the tune on the way out the door.
It's funny that I brought you in with Wag the Dog then, if you're doing Hounds of Spring. That's kind of funny. All right, So, Flowers and Rainbows sounds so good right now compared to Twisters and Floods. I'm just saying. It was so hard to get anything done and ready for the year.
Yeah, it's funny. I came back from Arkansas yesterday and drove through Jonesboro, and just the flooding is still bad, and you can just see where the tornadoes went through, and just it's been hectic, especially for our students. That those tornadoes were aiming for campus and taking cover, and it's scary. But this is the thing about music, though. Of course, it gives us an escape and lets us forget about the craziness a little bit.
Yeah, none like a Bluetooth speaker and a porch swing, man. I'm telling you, it'll take the ick right out of you. All right,
exactly.
So the Wind Symphony and the University Concert Band are going to get together, and you've been practicing. How long is the show?
It'll be probably about an hour and 15 minutes, and we'll recognize our seniors that are getting ready to go be professionals once they graduate. And concert starts at 7:30. You can get tickets at the door.
Okay, and it's at the River Campus in the main hall, right?
In the main hall in Bedell, absolutely.
Best place ever. I love coming to events there. Now, for those of you who think you want to be by the orchestra on the floor, the orchestra pit on the floor, I'm telling you, the best seats are in the center on the mezzanine. I'm telling you. Those are the best seats.
You're right. Yeah, and I go to concerts and sit all over in that hall, and you see different things from different angles. But the sound is sort of in the middle, like you said, or in the lower balcony in the middle. That's where the sound is awesome. You get the full effect. It's really cool.
You do, and your chair vibrates when the bass hits. I love that. All right.
Yes.
So, and you said it's going to be a combination of, this and that. So a little bit of something for everybody. And I always really recommend, Jim, that people bring their kids to these, because when I was in fourth grade, they came to my school and said, "You have long fingers. You're playing the violin." So I played the violin because my grandpa played the violin. I didn't get a lot of options, nor was I exposed to the options. This gives your kid a chance to watch them play these things and say, "That looks cool."
You're right. I played baseball all the way through elementary, all the way through high school. But the high school jazz band came to play at my middle school, and I remember that moment and thought, I really want to play an instrument. I did both. I love sports, and I played the trombone, and I just had the option to do that.
That looked so hard. Is it hard?
Yes and no. It's deceptively hard, I'll say that.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder than the saxophone. We always tease the saxophone players if they have the easiest thing to play.
Well, and they're just, it's beautiful, but I don't have the lung capacity to do a wind instrument, so I had to do strings. But, my grandson played the trumpet, and he took to it he was just so good at it, and then got distracted by whatever teenagers get distracted by. But
sure,
the instrument does focus your child for a good long time.
It does. And, I tell parents, too, it gives it gives kids, and then as adults, it gives you something to do the rest of your life. We have great municipal bands in our region, and just being able to play, your body's going to give out sometime, but playing an instrument, that's something you can do the rest of your life, and it's just such a cool thing to, again, it's just an escape, and you just go play, and it's wonderful. That's what's great about music, is we can do it our whole life.
We need to throw in some harmonicas and call it a day, Jim. We need to just go for it. All right.
Harmonicas and kazoos. How about that?
Let's do it. I dare you to have a concert like that. Jim Daughters is director of bands at SEMO. The spring concert, Wind Symphony University Concert Band. Give them the time, the place, and the ticket price, please.
It is Tuesday night, April 22nd at 7:30 p.m., and it's $15 for adults. And students and children are at a discounted rate. I don't remember that amount off the top of my head.
It's cheaper than the other one. That's how much it is. All right.
Yep.
Jim, thank you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
No problem. Bye-bye.